Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of Hermitpack on the Hermitcraft Modded Server, and today we are over here and I'm going to update you guys on some things that have changed, and we're going to work on a few little things today. Now, last episode, if you haven't seen it, let's go right down to the bottom, miss the middle floor there. I have been working on this a little bit more. You can see there's actually a bit more light in here because I realised it was way too dark. I've added switches, I've added a little bit of detail here. I've hooked up the quantum tanks, which I put here, which I only had one last time and they weren't actually hooked up. And if I switch that and that on, you will now see that they actually work, and then I can turn them off, and then once they've run out of power, they will turn off. It takes a little bit longer. We'll have a look at this one over here because it's only one in here, and therefore turns off a bit quicker. There we go, it's off. And the same over here, yes, they've turned off as well. There we go, so that is that all up and working. Now if I head down, I'll be able to show you guys what this looks like. Right, so it's a bit messy down here I think, but doesn't really matter too much. I'm not too worried. I'm going to leave enough space around things, because it'd be really helpful if I could come back here one day and go, oh, okay, I understand how the modded stuff works. So basically what's happened is, the way it turns on and off is that, if I can right click on it, that is got on insert, and then if you look at the spawn thing, that is always active. And then this, I believe, here is the one that has, oh, that's active with the signal, and obviously it's extract because it wants to extract the power from there. Now this is actually hooked up to this. It is active with redstone, so basically when that turns on, which is the lever that is hooked up right above, yeah, it activates that over there and says, yes, you can send power to the spawner. This here is obviously the thing I've got going on. I've started using these blaze lanterns. I saw that Azuma had used them, but he had used if I can find them, he'd used these ones, but then I was like, oh, those ones look cooler. So I've decided to use these ones. In fact, I'm not sure how to make these ones. Okay, these are a little bit simpler in that you don't have to craft blaze powder, but now I've actually got a blaze spawner. None of that is an issue now. The problem is I don't think I can get over here, can I? No, we're going to have to quickly dig underneath there. So yes, this is the fluid conduits. That basically goes from the XP vacuum, and then it brings it out. You can see bits of the certain fluid, the XP fluid in them, which is why they're green. And that goes into a quantum tank, which we have really not... Actually, you know what? Does that one even set up properly? I haven't actually tested that. This one will have 1.8, which means that one's working. But, auto extract. But I don't want to auto extract. I want it to always active insert. Oh, it's gone backwards along the thing. Ooh, that is interesting. I don't want you to... Whoa, okay, it's actually just drained it all into these pipes, which is weird. So that might have been wrong, but I think I'll test this out a little bit, because I'm actually not sure. It's one thing I completely forgot about doing, actually. And then obviously I've like just added some vines, I've, you know, added some of this beaten up brick here, and I've added normal basalt here, because obviously the chisel thing wasn't working too well, and I think it just adds a little something to it. Now everything over here is done. I don't need to really work on this anymore. Possibly I could add an extra spawner to that in the future. Might add endermen. That'd be quite nice. Bit of a shame though that the storage would have to go over here. I guess I could wire it over here to this side, which might be a good idea. I think endermen drop enderman heads, ender pearls, and possibly, do they drop anything else? I don't know, other than the solidified XP, but yeah, so that room is completely finished, very happy with that, and yeah, so what we're going to be doing now is actually working a little bit over here. Now I keep going over here and going, this will be done at some point, so I've started making the room look a little bit neater, and my plan was to get every material going into here, but then having like quantum storage again. Now I've got addicted to the quantum storage a little bit, but I want to be able to store all of the things it's collecting in a quantum storage, which literally is unlimited pretty much. I don't know if it has a limit actually, but yeah, I thought it might be quite nice to hook them up to the back of those. But I'm going to do this and come back to you guys, but I don't really know how I'm going to make it work. So you can see I've got some like false walls in here as well, which are kind of weird. Not sure if it needed that really. I could have just used full blocks at the back, but But whatever, doesn't matter, I was experimenting with things. So let me get this all sorted so that it takes items either which way to the correct chests, and yeah, should be cool. So it is the moment of truth. I've got 3 on each side, and I believe, if I can find where the item filter is 1, 2, no, there's 6 things. Okay, I mean, more than 6 things, but okay, so, that makes it a little bit of a problem. I guess everything else will just stay in there until... Yeah, I guess that'll be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this thing on. We're going to put a conduit facade there so you can't see anything underneath that chest. And we're going to put this here. And I'm going to hope that this is going to work. So I think if I put redstone always on, we should hopefully have it dragging out of here. You know what? It might be nighttime. Haha! Let me have a quick snooze. And then this thing should be up and working. Okay, we've had a snooze. I didn't realise it took over your chest plate slot. That's weird. So this thing now should, hopefully... Yeah, okay. So what's happened over here is we have copper going into there. And that is it. And that is it. That is weird. Have I got any iron ore? Got some iron ore. If I put iron ore in there, will it start taking iron ore into there? Have I done it wrong somehow, or is it raining? I don't really know. It really isn't putting anything much into here, so I think maybe what I should do is just double check everything, but we should be okay. I just need to make sure I think ores are filled up in certain places, so let's put an osmium ore in this one as well, and then just make sure that the backs of the conduits are working okay. Well, there we go, everything seems to be working. We've got 3 on this side, 3 on this side. We're going to need some more because of the amount, but yep, they are starting to come from here and go into these things here and here. There we go, you can see it dropping in there, and the amount going up on the left there. And that'll be kind of a really nice way of just storing them for now. It's because, you know, I like to, you know, take them back and forth to the smeltery. Now, I know I can automate things like that, you know, don't worry about it. I will automate them one day, but the day is not today, and right now I don't really feel like I need that stuff, like, desperately or anything, so it's not really my top priority. My top priority is just kind of getting everything working together, and then automating it later, perhaps. But anyway, let me get back on with the episode. Well, there's tired, then there's, just physically cannot get out of bed. Great. Well, that was a bit of a struggle. First time that's happened to me on the server. I've heard it happen to other hermits, and I've gone, yeah, that's fine, I'll try and remember how to get out of the bed. And then I was like, I don't remember how to get out of the bed. But anyway, I have been making some more of these guys up here, because like I said at the beginning of the episode, I want to kind of finish some things off, because I keep leaving things unfinished in modded, and then like things just look naff. So like this is like the main part of my base here, and if I look like there and then there, like they look different. And I want to do that sign thing like I said ages ago. I still need to get back into chisel and bits. I had so much fun doing this. Whoa! What? No, wait, what? Wait, did you come through the door? Is this even trolling me? Did he spawn a zombie in my base? No, for real. That's the first mob I've ever had in here, and this is working, right? Yeah, you're stopping things to spawn. He can't have spawned in here. He must have walked in here then. There's no way. That's really scary. That's the first time that's ever happened. That's terrifying. Because obviously, you know, modded, you get so used to having like things mob proof that as soon as you get a zombie in, well, I don't know where he came from. I really don't. I have no idea. Okay, that'll have to be something I check. Anyway, yeah. So there are loads of basically loads and loads of villages along here. Now I need to make some new little symbols for them. So these guys here are having this here built out of 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So these 2 are going to be the bark, and these 2 are going to be the leaves. These 2 here, I think, as well as marble, are going to be for this guy. This is a potion guy, so we'll have the white, and then that'll be the lid, and that'll be the potion. Then this guy at the end is the red priest, so he has the redstone crystals, which are red and black. So very, very simple. But yeah, again, like I say, I'm going to be building them as, whatchamacallits. Now, I have actually worked out with these, and I don't know why it took me so long, that if I shift, I can move them up or down. So I think I'm actually going to move them up one. And that's how I'm going to do it. Also, you will notice that my my drill has changed the way it looks. Wait a second. Is it over to the right? Yeah, over to the right a little bit. Yeah, these are kind of like a weird size. Yeah, it just makes it a bit more central. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that before. So I'm going to move all of these up one block. So if you hold shift, you can basically place the block a little bit better. So if you compare that to this side, yeah, all of these are very much on the bottom half of the block, which is not really that great. So I'm going to line them all up so they're all centered. And why do I now have some rotten flesh? Well, is one of you guys a zombie secretly? I don't know, but I do have a guy on me actually saying that, which is, why should we do this? Out here, maybe? This guy. Hey, Shady Merchant. Now, people have told me that this guy's a troll, and I kind of suspected that anyway, but I thought, you know what? Let's trade with him. And then he disappears. And then he's like, no, I'm off. And then he's giving me a fake diamond, which is hilarious. So it says, on closing inspection, this diamond is a fake made out of cardboard. Hope you got the receipt, which is really funny. But that costs an emerald, so I'm not really bothered too much. I've got plenty of emeralds, especially because of my new guy who's gone in that Shady Merchant's place over here because of the very, very cheap iron rods. But anyway, I need to make little icons for all of these guys, and I'll be back when I've made some more, and hopefully this area is a little bit more ready to roll, because I do want to start trading with villagers in the near future. Well, I'll be honest, there has been a few days since the last episode. I can't even remember where I left off. Although, I did just go back through the last clip of the episode and me mentioning, yeah, that I wanted to trade with villagers. Yeah. They don't exist anymore. I spent ages trading with these guys, making sure they were unlocked, make sure that I had ones that I wanted, make sure that they had the right trades for me, and now, well, now they don't exist. So I try so hard to really get into modded. I've tried so hard this season, and I feel like every episode, and it's not even this, but this is something that just, it can't be helped. I don't blame the person that is to blame for it. I'm joking. But no, like, I don't know. You know when you try really, really hard or something, but everything seems to, like, point to you having to not put effort in anymore because it's just taking too much time, taking too much effort, taking just too much from you. And, I really don't want to give up on modded. I really, really don't. But I feel like I've got to a wall a little bit. And this being one of the walls. I mean, I'll get these back at some point, but I don't want to spend another 10 million hours getting them back, you know? So, I was actually going to do some stuff with villagers for the rest of the episode, but I don't have them, and I'm not. There's no way I have enough time to go out. Like, I literally went around so, like, does it even show? Let's go outside real quick. I've literally been to just so much of the map. If I go up north, just, yeah, I mean there's gaps everywhere, but that was so I could, you know, explore areas quite close without just getting, you know, a massive circumference around the spawn town. But yeah, like, you can tell I've been to loads and loads of different villages. There's a desert village there. There are probably villages around here as well. I remember travelling all the way down here and going absolutely crazy around all of the villages. One there. Trying to find builders' chests, but also collecting villagers and stuff. But then I was like, oh, I don't need any more villagers. I'll stop collecting them. Yeah, mistakes were made, I guess. I should have probably had some backup villagers. But yeah, I don't even know where I am on this episode anymore because of this. So So sadly, I'm gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna hope that by the time next episode comes around, I'm gonna have to record that now, actually, to be honest. And I feel a little bit bummed out a little bit. So if there's not enough modded content in the next couple of days, guys, I apologize. I'm just a little bit like, you know, I need to take a break from it, perhaps. Even though I feel bad because I've only got them one series going on. I don't know. You guys, I'm sure, will let me know your thoughts and let me know what you want to see me do. My plan was to, you know, carry on with the modded stuff and doing the vanilla stuff even, and trying to like get some mob farms going and, you know, have them with a modded twist, or, you know, doing some chisel and bits decorating and stuff. Like my house up here, it still isn't quite done, but I want to brainstorm some more furniture ideas and things. So yeah, I don't know, I guess I'll catch you guys next episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you hopefully in another mod pack episode soon. Just yeah. It's been an odd day. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.